And welcome back. Well, everybody has a different idea of what retirement will be. Marianne Mutzi is here from AARP to help you personalize your own retirement. Welcome to the Morning Blend.
Good morning. We're pleased to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Let's talk about this great program you're launching. It's Ready for Retirement, Milwaukee. You've already done one of these events where people came out, learned a lot about how to become more ready for retirement. I can imagine this means something different to many people.
It does. A happy and successful retirement is different for every one of us. But what is the same for all of us is the need to plan and prepare so that whatever goals and dreams we have set for ourselves, we have laid out a roadmap so that we're ready for those times.
Yeah, and the ages of retirement are much different than they used to be.
They are.
What are you seeing of people who are interested in retirement topics? What kind of age frame?
Really, at about age 50, we start thinking about retirement, but retirement can be approached at any time from 50 on to 70. One of my coworkers is reaching her 67th year and is vital in staying in the workplace.
Yeah, a lot of people need to work longer. Some people want to work longer.
Exactly.
Whatever the reason being, you know, that we're staying in the workforce sometimes a little longer than we used to. So some of those topics and needs are a little bit different. So this event that you're doing, the Ready for Retirement, what exactly are people going to learn at this presentation? Who do you hope will come?
Well, we hope anyone who's ever been thinking about retirement, which is I think all of us, will want to come up and learn more about the tools and techniques to really start thinking about how to plan for retirement, because it is different for all of us. What we want to be thinking about is not just the financial side, but how we plan for our time as well. Most of us will be working 40, 50 hours a week for most of our lives, and at the moment of retirement, that time is now ours. And so we need to be ready for that. What are we going to do with our time? Explore that dream career, an encore career? Do we want to get that garden to be what we always wanted it to be, become that gourmet cook, you know, whatever we were wanting to do, and be really planning and preparing for that all along so that when those days come, we're ready for that part of it as well. And then there's our health. We want to stay on top of our health as well so that we can stay on track with our dreams and goals for retirement too.
Yeah. And it's so true. We have nothing without our health. You know, that's something that's so important to each one of us and our family members. How about advice? You know, people who are thinking about retirement, what do you think is the best advice you can give to someone who's entering in that new stage?
To plan a little bit for retirement really every day. It's never too soon or too late to plan. Even if you're in retirement, you were in retirement often for 20, 30 years. And so during that time, we'll need to reevaluate and replan all along. And it's much more than just the finances, although the finances are an important part of that. You know, and I'm a good case in point. I'm looking at retirement myself, and as I began working with the tools and information offered to me through Ready for Retirement, I began to see I need to be doing this. I need to be thinking about how I'm going to use my time, how I'm going to finance my goals. And then an important keystone for all of us is really Social Security. When do I claim that? You know, I think many of us really understand that the longer we wait, the greater the benefit. But not a lot of us are really looking at our personal life circumstances. You know, were we married? Do we have an ex-spouse that may play into this? You know, what do our partnerships look like? How will that affect our Social Security and more?
And those things matter so much as you look forward to what you can do in that space and time.
They do.
You know, I think that's great. If somebody says, okay, well, I didn't plan very well for financial retirement, is it ever too late? At your point where you're saying, I'm just starting to think about it, is it too late to do things financially?
It is never too late. You can always take stock of how much you're bringing in, how much you spend, what you would like your retirement to look like, and then look at what it will take to have the finances to realize your dreams and goals. And then begin to recalibrate your life.
I always tell people who I know who've retired that most often they flunk retirement because they end up being busier than when they were working.
I've heard that too.
But hopefully, you know, they're filling their life and their
really
time with so many things that make them happy and family and, like you said, building that great garden that you've always dreamed of.
Right, being ready for retirement.
Absolutely, and that's why people should come out to the event that you have, because you're going to talk about all these topics and so much more with AARP's Ready for Retirement. It's going on next Tuesday the 9th from 5:30 until 8 at the Radisson Milwaukee, right on Port Washington. The phone number that you can call is on your screen. It's 877-926-8300. If for some reason you didn't have a pen and paper to write that down, you can always go to the Morning Blend website, rewatch this segment later, get that phone number there to pass on to a loved one. The website is aarp.org/WI. Thanks so much for being here, Marianne.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having us.
We appreciate it.